Hello, my name is Erika Osvath and I'm a teacher and teacher trainer for Oxford University Press. But I'm also a mother and I've been thinking about how I support my children in these challenging times. For example, with learning vocabulary. Uh, so today I'd like to talk about three things: general principles in helping children learn vocabulary, vocabulary cards, and online vocabulary games. So let me share some general principles I have discovered. The most important lesson I have learned with my own children is that I should not teach words. Children do not like it when we parents take on the role of the teacher. They really need you as a parent, not as a teacher. Our children learn best with us through games. So we need to find ways of playing vocabulary games with them. And I will soon share some with you. It is important that we keep these occasions when we play together fun and relaxed, so children stay open and enjoy the game. However, we can also take on the role of the learner. From time to time, ask them to teach you some of the words they like. If you notice that they make mistakes with a word, for example, with the pronunciation of the word, do not correct them, but express wonder. You can say something like, really? Is that how you pronounce this word? Let's see how they pronounce it in the online dictionary. And then go to the Oxford Online Dictionary to check the pronunciation of the particular words and get the child to notice the correct pronunciation. Now let's look at vocabulary cards. Whenever your child learns new words in their language lessons, ask them to make simple cards with these words so that you can play with them. Ask them to draw each new word they have learned on a separate card. In this way, you can then play several games with a collection of these cards. As there are a great number of these games on the Oxford parent site, I would like to share two new games with you now. What's Missing and board games. So, say your child has just made 6 new cards: a hat, a table, a pencil, a glass, a flower, and a board. Put the cards on the floor and ask your child to close their eyes and take away one of them. Then ask your child to open their eyes and say, "What's missing?" The children need to find and say the word of the missing card. You can make it more challenging by taking away 2 cards instead of 1. Now, another vocabulary game we love with my children are board games we make out of these cards by placing them on the floor next to each other. We also make a start and a finish card, plus some cards that make the board game a lot more fun. So when you land on each word card, you must say the word in English. If you don't know it, you have to move back to the original place where you were, or ask another player to teach you this word. So the extra cards you can add are: say an English word you like and is not on the board. Move back 2 cards. Move forward 1 card. Say an English word you don't like and go back to the start. Here you can see a very simple board game, but of course it is better if you use more vocabulary cards. Ideally, have about 20 to 25 vocabulary cards and some extra ones to make the game exciting. Finally, I would like to talk about helping our children with vocabulary games. As part of their online learning, they will most probably get some online vocabulary games from their teachers to learn from. Whenever your child starts to play with these games, always set a time limit, say between 15 and 20 minutes. This should be more than enough for them to play and learn the new words. By giving them a time limit, you help your child stay focused and not get distracted by other online sites. At the end of the game, chat about the game. Ask them things like, so how was it? What was your least favorite word? Why? Were there any words you really liked? Through these questions, your child is more likely to remember these words. And of course, also get your child to make new vocabulary cards with the items for future board games or other games you would like to play. I hope these ideas have been helpful. There are a lot more ideas on our Oxford Parents site, so please take a look and come back, as there's a great number of other vocabulary games and more get added. Good luck. I wish you good luck and thank you.